You're never gonna guess what day it is, y'all. It is Monday, and we are down here. We're gonna do a little run, 2.5 miles, and as you can see, usually this car is like here, and we usually put our water bottles on the back of that car because no one uses it. It's not like actually, it's just like, it's like broken down, but so we always put it there, and they moved the car. I went on the floor. Ah! Yep, sorry. Today we're doing 2.5 miles. If you watched last week's, you know we did 3 miles Saturday and Sunday, so a lot for not having ran for like a while. But the plan is to do that, and then we did that. Girl, I'm so thrown off by this car, I can't even think. The plan for today is I'm gonna do it for I'm gonna do 2.5 miles, and I'm just kind of gonna go with like how my body feels. I will say I feel like I have to pee already, even though I literally peed 2 seconds ago before I just came down and barely anything came out, so that's fine. So we're gonna do 2.5 miles, 2 of it's actually running, and then a half mile is the warm up with the cool down. So I'm gonna get started. I will see you after mile 1. 1.25 miles. I'm exhausted. I just did like a little sprint just to like finish it. I think it was like 20 minutes something, but the warm up was 5 minutes. So it might have been a 15-minute mile. Future me is gonna have to like do the math and stuff, but I can break it down for the quarter of a mile. So this is what the actual time for the mile was. I'm thinking like 15 something, which is not bad. Exhausted though. All right, I'm gonna take a little second, grab some water, and then we're gonna go right into mile 2 and see what we can do there. Okay, so we are all done. You can tell face much redder. So I'm gonna break it down a little bit because I did like all of it, like the warm up and the cool down. I did it under all one like recording, so it's all in one instead of like starting the tracker for the warm up and then stopping it. I should have done that instead. So it makes it a little bit harder, but I'm gonna throw up the times here. So this was the 1 mile that I actually did. This is the 2 miles, and then this is all of it in total. Pretty happy with it. I feel like I jogged like a lot of it. Like I really feel like I did a good amount. So I'm happy with it today, especially coming off of doing 3 miles back to back. I don't know if I've ever done 3 miles back to back, probably, but you know, 3 miles back to back while having ran a decent amount on both of those days. I don't think I've ever done that. So I'm really happy. Oh, there's a car coming down, but I'm really happy with what we did today. I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we have another 2.5 miles, and we'll go from there. So I'll see you tomorrow. Or maybe wait, last week I said I wasn't gonna see you, so I'm not gonna see you tomorrow. Remember that? No, okay, I gotta go. Somebody's coming. I won't see you tomorrow. It is Tuesday. I said I wasn't gonna see you because that's the new trick now, and here I am. I'm seeing you. I'm starting this before we go downstairs because before we go and do our little run, we're gonna go and vote. So we're gonna get like our warm up walking to our polling place, and then we'll come back and we'll do our little run in the garage. I was gonna think about running outside. She suggested, I was like, oh, that is a good idea, but it would be dark before we're done. So there's that issue. And number 2, I actually have gotten new pants recently, and I was gonna try those out, but I'm thinking no, because I'm already trying something else out new. Shoes. A while ago, when like we were like really not working out, but I was like trying to, I said I had new shoes and I wanted to try them out. Like I think I just wore them out for a day, and I just haven't gotten a chance to like try them because I'm like, oh, I'm starting back, and I just like don't want to try out new shoes when I'm starting back. I was gonna start them yesterday, but also I was like, it's a Monday, let's not start the week off trying new shoes. So it's a Tuesday, so I'm gonna try my new shoes out, so we'll see how they go. I will see you after we voted, and we're gonna start our actual like 1 mile. We're doing 2.5 miles. That's kind of just what I've been sticking with recently. Also hoodie, because it was cold. It's kind of cold yesterday in the garage. I kind of realized this when I was running yesterday. I'm like, we've never ran down here in like the winter time or the fall time. I mean, kind of, but like it was more closer to spring, summer, getting warmer. Now it's getting colder, so I'm like, yeah, I think I might need a jacket, at least for the first few minutes of it. So that's the plan. I will see you once we have voted and are starting our first official mile. I have voted, as you can see. Surprisingly, not as cold down here as it was yesterday. My hair is like standing up there. Is that, I don't even know if that's any better. Yeah, so it's not as cold. I don't really need the sweater, so I'm gonna take it off. But our plan, since they moved the cars, since we're not gonna put it on the car anymore. We have the chair that she was sitting in a while back. We're gonna put it here because then we can throw the sweatshirt on it and stuff. But I think I might take the sweatshirt off. It's a little warm, but nice because of the poles. I am just gonna start running right away now. So I will see you after mile 1. I have to fix my shoe because it's a little bit tight. It's definitely getting a little bit used to these shoes because they feel very light and they're definitely shorter. So yeah, I'll let you know after mile 1 how I'm feeling about the shoes. Right now I have to readjust them definitely. First mile done, 14:38, which is like one of the best miles I've had in so long. Like I think my best is 14:04, and it might have been 14:12. So I think this might be my 3rd best. So I'm really happy with that. Remembered when I was halfway through it that we got these sweat towels from the breast cancer awareness walk, and we had left them in the car. So I've been just blotting myself. A little review of the shoe. I will say they feel significantly lighter compared to my other shoes. Like when Like there just feels like there's nothing on the top of my foot. Like the best way I could say it is like, I feel like I'm landing just on like soft ground. Like I'm running on soft ground and there's nothing like heavy on top of my foot, like pushing it down. But I'll go a little bit more in depth later, or maybe at the end of the week once I've like worn them for a whole week. But for right now, they are quite comfortable. I think I just have to figure out like the best lacing for them because they are like sock shoes, I think they're called. So they like mold to your foot a little bit. So the lacing's different than a normal shoe, I feel. I'm gonna go finish the second mile. I'll see you once I'm done. I'm exhausted, I'm out of breath. Oh, there's sweat all the way up there. Like it looks like on my shoulders and my shirt moved.
Tell them I made a friend.
We're gonna get there, but first my thing, because it's very big. 2 miles under 30 minutes. I don't think I've ever done that. So I was really pushing today. In the words of people, I was digging in that pain cave.
I'm sorry, who says that?
I've heard people say that. They're like, oh, you gotta dig deep in the pain cave and push through it.
I think there's a little sweat on here.
Yeah, no, there's definitely a little bit. I'm gonna take it because I need it. Yeah, why would you? She put this on her. I'm gonna do a 5-minute cool down after this. Here's my time, by the way. Here's the 1 mile and then the 2 and then in total. We made a friend. If you remember a while back, one of our neighbors came down. She was like, I would love to walk with you guys so we can motivate. Well, so she said so we could motivate her.
No, yeah.
Oh, I thought she was gonna say each other, but it's okay, girl.
No, she goes, I need all the motivation I can get.
Oh, she's nice. We've met her like a few times now. She's really nice, but she wants to come like as a run down here with us. I don't really know, but she had hot pink shoes on, and I am a hot pink shoe girl. Well, not anymore, but the bottoms, they are hot pink. Potentially we'll have a cohort down here. I'm gonna go pat myself down, do my little cool down, and then we're done. And I will not see you tomorrow. I'm so serious. I will not see you tomorrow because this has been working. I will not see you. I swear. It is sadly not Wednesday. It is Thursday. But yesterday was less of like, I don't feel like I can do it because I don't feel well. She found a screw. It was just more like, it was less of physical health, more mental health day yesterday. So yeah, we just took a little break yesterday. We're back at it today. So I know I've been saying like, oh, if I'm not gonna see you and that it works, it would have worked yesterday. It was just, you know, but we're back today. We are going to go for 2.5 miles and that's the plan. I will check in after mile 1. First mile done, 14:47. I feel like I could have done it faster than yesterday or Tuesday. But the first half of the mile, I did like 7:10. So I was like on target to like hit the goal. But after the second half of a mile, I don't know. I'm just kind of feeling like crampy all of a sudden, which is not fun. So there's that. So I'm not expecting a great second mile. A little disappointed that started to happen because I think I could have like definitely at least done the same as yesterday. Tuesday, if not better. I'm gonna go for the second one. Not expecting anything much better, but we'll see. We are done. The cramps probably should have been my warning sign and I should have stopped at the 1 mile. Because now I've had this pain on the top of my foot. Monday, it was like, and I was like, oh, you know, just something weird. Yeah, she had it. And then like after later in the night, I started to feel something. And then like Tuesday, it was kind of bothering me. And I was like, okay, maybe it's a combination of the new shoes. Maybe it still is. Because I tried to look this up and they were like, oh, it could be new shoes. It could be a lot of like different. Of course, it could be like 100 things. And it was like a quick look. Like I didn't really look into it. And then yesterday, it wasn't bothering me. I was like, so this is actually perfect to have a rest day too. After I crossed like 1.60 into like the 1.70s, I was just like, yeah, no, I don't think I should keep running on this. So I just walked like from like 1.80 to the end just as like my cool down. Usually I do a separate one, but I just was like, I'm gonna incorporate that in the mile because I'm not gonna keep running and I'm like, I'm not gonna do a whole nother quarter of a mile to push. Today, compared to yesterday, the shoes, we were really struggling to get them tied on comfortably today. Like, can you hear that? Compared to yesterday, they're a little bit more uncomfortable. They're still much like lighter feeling and they just feel like you're like landing on like softer ground and like you have nothing on top of your foot. It's kind of an interesting feeling. I can't get the laces right. It's very weird. Still working on that, but that's it for today. But I'm gonna go with the same thing because it has been working. I will not see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we have doubles. We have walking, which might be a 5K, who knows now. And then back and biceps, I think. So I will not see you tomorrow for any of that. So that's it. Okay, it is, ooh, looking rough. That's what it is. I know I said, oh, I'm not gonna see you Thursday, you know, like the joke. But I generally actually think I'm not gonna be seeing you this Thursday because we are going out to run some errands first. And like, I put my foot in my older pink shoes and it is hurting instantly. Like this morning, I got up and put socks on for a little bit and I had a little pain. I'm like, wasn't that bad. Now, I like put my shoes on and we're like walking to the car. She's filling our tires up with air right now, but I just have like a pain and it's not great. The shoes are definitely like enhancing it. So It's a little scary and a little nerve-wracking. Not fun, a little nerve-wracking. I'm not sure if we're gonna do weights. Like we might just double up one day and see. Maybe I'll do like a little bit of my core upstairs later. That's gonna be a play by ear, but like the foot thing is definitely a little scary and nerve-wracking. But yeah, I just wanted to update you today because you did see me, but you didn't see me, and hopefully I will not see you tomorrow on Friday. Actually, maybe we'll talk later. I don't really know, but I have no clue. I don't even know anymore. So it is Sunday night. I don't know why in that last clip I kept going. It's Thursday when it was Friday. I have no clue why, but oopsie. So clearly from that last clip, I have not been running. I kind of just made the decision to play it day by day, especially after you saw me in that last clip. When we went to stores and walked around, it was probably a really bad decision to actually go and do that because after that, my foot was just so much worse. On Saturday, it did start to feel like better, but sometimes when I would move it, it would still feel a little weird. So I was like, okay, yeah, we're not gonna go today. And then for today, I was like, you know what? I think it's just gonna be better to just like rest so that I can have like next week be perfect. I was thinking like, oh, I'll go to the gym and do weights or something, but the sneakers were definitely making it worse based on Friday. So I was like, yeah, I don't really wanna make it worse. And I figure I haven't been doing weights in so long now. Today does not have to be the day that we decide to start doing weights. We can do that next week when hopefully my foot is better, which I already know actually next week could be a little bit worse just because my mom is gonna have like a super crazy work schedule, but we are gonna work around that once we get to that. Also, I don't wanna give any thoughts on the shoes. I'm gonna save that for next week just because I barely wore them, it feels like, because we were doing so great and then bad, which also is like the worst part about this week. I was feeling so great at the start of it. Like some of these runs felt like so good and not just like, I'm not like looking at me like, oh, the time was good. It just like physically felt pretty good until the foot started acting up. So that really sucks. Like I really am disappointed that we had to end the week this way because it just felt like such a good week to start on. But for now, I am just going to sit here and manifest the next time I run, I have no foot pain so we can get back out there because we are closing in on the upcoming 5K race. So we don't have much time left. Hopefully we'll be able to do some weights. I'm not really sure because my weekend's like a little weird. I don't like, there might be plans. I'm not really sure yet. So there's that, but that is all for this week. Like I said, wish I could have ended it a little bit better since we were doing so good, but that's all right. Hopefully next week we will be better, but till then, I hope you guys enjoyed and roll the outro.